dimmed, brightened, as though someone somewhere wanted to attract their attention. "Of course!" As usual, it was the Doctor who clicked into action first. "It's a message!" Before they had time to pull themselves together, he leapt towards the console, throwing switches and shouting, "Turn up the power!" "Turn it up?" Tegan and Turlough exclaimed together. We're supposed to be conserving it." "Now, look here." "Here, echoed in the Doctor's head. And then the echo was moving towards one of the doors. "Here. The Doctor followed it, shouting commands over his shoulder. "The photon lever. Increase energy output. Keep it at full, whatever happens." And before they could stop him or ask another question, he had flung open the door and disappeared into the corridor beyond. They looked at each other, completely bewildered. "He must know what he's doing." Tegan tried not to sound too worried. Turlough peered into the dimness. The Doctor's voice came back to them faintly from the end of the passage. "Think so?" Turlough queried dryly. "At the moment, he's out there talking to himself." The Doctor did indeed appear to be having a conversation with thin air. "It is you, isn't it?" he asked the empty gloom ahead. "We're giving you everything we've got." For a minute, nothing happened. And then, just in front of him, silvery robes began to glimmer into view, and finally a face, a kind but rather stern face. It was the White Guardian, his lips moving silently. "I can't hear you." The Doctor had never felt more frustrated. All at once, as though someone had turned a volume knob, the words became audible.
"Power, balance of power at risk."
The voice continued to come and go as the White Guardian glimmered in and out.
"Danger, extreme danger."
And then he was simply an echo in the Doctor's head again, calling, "Danger, danger, danger." By now a thin stream of smoke was rising from the console, and Tegan and Turlough watched it, mesmerized. "What does he think he's doing?" Turlough muttered. "Another minute, and we're going to blow." Tegan took an involuntary step towards the door. She could not see the Doctor in the gloom of the corridor, but she called to him. Out of the blackness came a terse, "Keep back!" The Doctor stared ahead, willing the image to reappear and prompting urgently, "Go on! Coordinates galactic north 6 degrees. What's next?"
9-0
came faintly back as the White Guardian glimmered into view again, flickering and fitful.
7. Go at once. Must not allow.
"What? Not allow what?" asked the Doctor frantically. The White Guardian's lips moved soundlessly for a second, and then very faintly the Doctor heard,
Prevent the sign of death.
And once more it was only an echo in his head.
Death, 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 death.
Without warning, all the lights in the TARDIS came on again, and the White Guardian vanished completely. The Doctor was as startled by the sudden brilliance as Tegan, but she was the first to realize what had caused it. She rounded on Turlough just as his hand was moving away from the lever. "You've reduced the power!" she cried out, shocked. And then the Doctor was back in the room with such a stony expression that even Turlough felt uneasy. "I thought we were going to blow up," he muttered defensively. "Never, ever touch that console again." The Doctor's voice was cold and cutting, and he turned his back on Turlough and began setting coordinates. "Who were you talking to?" Tegan wanted to know. The White Guardian's name meant nothing to her, but if she had not been so busy asking questions, and if the Doctor had not been busy telling her there was no time to explain, they might have seen...